So what do love and onions have in common? Well, they both can make you cry, and both are on our mind right now. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. February is a time for roses and chocolate kisses, but it's also time to plant onion. Yeah, I know, you were wondering, where is he going with this? Growing your own onions is easy and fun, and we have everything you need to get started. So when you think of love, think of onion.
Just be sure and bring along a few breath mint.
Yes, dear.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Artesia General Hospital's family practice providers support the healthcare needs of every member in your family, no matter their age. With locations in Artesia and Carlsbad, our compassionate experts offer a full range of primary services and can help manage chronic conditions, treat illness and injury, and coordinate specialty care. Whether you need a medical provider for your entire family or are getting on track with your annual checkup, we're here for you. Reach out today at artesiageneral.com/family.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Coyote. A share of the district championship is on the line tonight. Tonight's visiting team, the Clovis Wildcats, is taking on your Roswell Coyotes. At this time, we invite you to please rise for the presentation of tonight's national anthem. The visiting Clovis Wildcats. Up first, current number 3, Simon Davis. Current number 10.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
Number 14, Sam
to the Coyote Den as the Roswell Coyotes will be taking on the Clovis Wildcats here in a very, 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 very crucial game. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, live here at the Coyote Den, KSPTV.com. Excuse me. Should be an interesting game tonight. Let's go over the roster here for the Clovis Wildcats. The non-starters this evening is number 3 is Zay Davis, the 5'9 junior. Number 10 is Max Roach, 6'4 sophomore. And number 14 is Santi Quintana, the 5'11 senior. And number 20, JJ Size, the 6'2 junior. And number 24, Kobe Chavez, 5'9 freshman. Number 25, Johnny Molina, the 6'1 sophomore. And number 32, Jojo Cavazos, the 5'10 sophomore. And number 33, J.J. Jones, 6'4 senior. And number 44, Clifton Brown, the 6'1 sophomore, and the Clovis Wildcats are assisted by Willie McCray, Antoine Payton, Garrett Sherwood, and the head coach is Joshua Maddox. Clovis comes in this contest ranked 9th in the 5A classification. Ranked 7th in the 5A classification, ranked 9th in New Mexico. 18-7 overall record and 4-1 in district. And the starters for the Clovis Wildcats, number 4, Kylan Parker, number 11, Manuel Gutierrez, number 12 is Champ Gooden, number 22 is Marvin Cox, and number 30 is Jaden Cox. And for the Roswell Coyotes, the non-starters, number 1 is Kyle Mesquita, sophomore. Number 2, Tony Serrano, sophomore. Number 20 is Jalen Cloud, junior. Number 21 is Josh Martinez, junior. And number 22 is Josh Estrada, senior. And number 24, Omar Ramos, senior. Number 40, Gilbert Benitez, senior. And number 50, Frankie Anaya, junior. And number 44, Noah Estrada. The starters for the Roswell Coyotes tonight, number 3 is Zy Carrasco, junior. Number 4, Stephen McCaskill, senior. And number 5, Manny Fuentes, senior. Number 10 is Jacob Palomino, junior. And number 23 is Rylan Saraceno, the 5'11 junior. The Roswell Coyotes coming in ranked 20th in the 5A classification, 35th overall in the state of New Mexico, 14-11 overall, and 3-2 in district. The Roswell Coyotes are assisted by Chris Barola, Derek Gomez, Andrew Collier, and the head coach, Moises Dude Barola. Well, we're just seconds away from the start of this ball game. Coach McDonald, what are your thoughts, man?
Well, like I said, this is an important game. It essentially is the regular season district championship, and this is going to help. Potentially, this can help us a lot more than it can help Clovis. I think Clovis is in. I mean, they're the 7th-ranked team in 5A. They're an excellent team with an excellent record. They're going to meet enough criteria points to make the tournament. For Roswell, it's much bigger. Roswell's definitely on the bubble. They're definitely not in as of right now, I would say. And, they need this game not only to help with the criteria and help with the selection, but to get that home game for the district championship next week.
Yeah, win, lose, or draw, the Roswell Coyotes will have a home game next Thursday. And as of right now, tentative schedule will be at 6 o'clock here at the Coyote Den. And, of course, this team right here, the Roswell Coyotes and the Clovis Wildcats, could potentially play 2 more times and possibly 3 more times. And I'll explain that here in just a moment. And here's the tip-off. As McCaskill wins it, the Roswell Coyotes lose on the tip-off, but it's going to be the Clovis Wildcats ball. 0-0 here at 7:54 remaining here in the first quarter. And it looks like number 11 will have the ball. That's going to be Gutierrez. Going to start the right side. Going to go back to Manuel Gutierrez. Manuel Gutierrez guarded by Saraceno. Saraceno needs to have a great game tonight in the three-point land. Gutierrez going to swing it on over to the left side. Three-point shot by Jaden Cox, up and no good. And here comes McCaskill and the Roswell Coyotes. Saraceno will put the Coyotes on the board first. No, he is going to be fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, they're going to get Kylan Parker on that. I think Ryland kind of sold that foul a little bit. Not sure that the contact was enough to get him to the ground the way as violently as he went down. Right. Kind of a good acting job there, in my opinion, and a little bit late call kind of supports that.
Now, once again, here's Saraceno with the first free throw. That's up and good. Push the Roswell Coyotes on the board first as the Coyotes lead. And the key factors we said all year, the Coyotes are going to have to do their job at the free throw line tonight in order to be successful. Saraceno sinks 2. 2-0 is the score. Full court pressure by the Roswell Coyotes, and it's going to be Jaden Cox with the ball. This full court pressure by the Roswell Coyotes is going to have to be effective tonight, and it seems like it is at this point.
Yeah, actually, smart foul there by Manuel Gutierrez. Saved a for sure layup and a momentum-building shot as well. And won't go to the line there. It'll be Coyote ball.
Yeah, again, Coach, and I talked. We got a lot of different scenarios here. Upon talking with Coach Barola earlier in the contest, he thinks he has a pretty good chance of getting in this contest into the state tournament. regardless, win, lose, or draw tonight, he thinks he has a chance to get in. Looks like Saraceno is down.
Stoppage of play. I think he has to come out of the game.
Well, at least for
they're not making him.
okay, well. So the Clovis Wildcats also doing a full court press. Fuentes getting the start this evening. I visited with McCaskill a little after school today just to see what his thoughts were a little bit, and he really didn't want to say too much. He was working on the three-point shot. Really just trying to get some technique. Manny Fuentes from 3 points, no good.
Yeah, Saraceno tried to score a little bit too quickly with the putback. He needs to come down and go back up strong with that one.
You're going to say Carrasco.
First foul of the game on the Coyotes will be on Carrasco for the block.
So the last time Roswell played Clovis was in the Rock. The Coyotes lost 53-47. It was a very good contest, and they were saying the Coyotes had a great chance of winning that ball game.
Yeah, that's a tough place to play under any circumstances, but when Clovis had such a strong team like they do this year, it makes it doubly hard. The lob doesn't work there. Good defense by the Coyotes.
Manny Fuentes with the ball. Going to direct the offense here. He's going to go to the left side to McCaskill. And that's exactly what McCaskill was working on during the class period today, and then also just getting some extra reps after school.
Well, he knows how big the game is.
And they're going to swing it on over to the right side. Again, back to Gutierrez. Gutierrez guarded by Saraceno. Over to Jaden Cox. Back to Marvin Cox. And Kylan Parker now. Just kind of staying with that baseline, Coach.
Steal, can Fuentes get to it, showing the speed.
And they're going to say it's a foul. And a really good job by Manny Fuentes.
Yeah, showing that athleticism. And that will be the second foul on Manuel Gutierrez, so he's coming out.
I like the fact that Manny's in this ball game right here. He's been in this kind of pressure situation before, not just in basketball. But in football, and I think he can tolerate this pressure here. Saraceno with the ball, 3-point shot up, no good, back to the rim. And Clovis will gain possession.
That's Max Roche into the game for Gutierrez. We'll see how that affects Clovis in their offense. Gutierrez is kind of the floor general, the point guard, and he is on the bench now with 2 quick fouls. Oh!
Good job by Manny Fuentes.
I guess that'll go down as a block shot, or maybe a steal and turnover. I guess we'll just call it a block shot.
Well, I thought it was Carrasco at first, but Fuentes in it with the ball.
Yeah, he just took the ball right out of the air.
2-2's the score, 4:44 remaining in the first quarter. Saraceno with the ball, another turnover for Clovis. And here comes Manny Fuentes, nice layup. And Coyotes take the lead, 4-2.
Now right here is where they can maybe take advantage of Gutierrez being on the bench. The point guard out of the game, starting point guard. There's the backup scoring though.
And number 10, Max Roche, will tie the game up at 4. Jacob Palomino back to Manny Fuentes. Fuentes dribbles to the right side. Trying to find Saraceno baseline. Stops the dribble. Finds Carrasco underneath the basket and no good. And it's going to be Clovis's ball.
Yeah, and Zion needs to go up to score. He went up.
Right.
He went up to not get blocked. And you got to go up to score. You got to go up strong, maybe a ball fake, and then go up and draw a foul. But you can't go up not to get blocked.
Oh, that's going to be a nice pass. The runner is up, and it is going to be good for Champ Gooden, the 6'4" senior.
And Gooden's got 4 of their 6. Keep an eye on him.
Fuentes now concentrating on the left side to find McCaskill, and he does. McCaskill in three-point range. He was hitting them pretty good after school today. But Saraceno can do the same thing along with Fuentes. Fuentes from three-point range, up and good! Manny Fuentes, 4-3. Coyotes take the lead, 7-6, 1 point lead. Trapped up.
Yeah, Manny's really come on the second half of the season.
That's going to be a travel, or they're going to get a timeout. Let's see.
Nope, travel.
It is going to be a travel. So you got the Roswell High student section is up and running.
Yeah, nice student section here.
All right, McCaskill going to inbound to Cloud. Cloud just going to cross over the timeline. McCaskill with the jump shot up and no good.
Great job by, I was going to say great job by Palomino boxing out. He had position there. My goodness. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that call there, Coach.
The referee just indicated that he hooked him. That's not a call you see very often. They got lucky there, a pass to nobody. That's an offensive foul.
Are they going to give it to him?
Yeah, it is little. Couldn't decide who was making the call there, but they made the correct one. It was Marvin Cox. Crashes in and.
Yeah. A lot of basketball to be played here at the Coyote Den. The Clovis Wildcats ranked number 7th in max preps, and the Coyotes ranked 20th. Coyotes win this. They will force a playoff game next week, Monday. That neutral site will be in Hobbs. We'll explain that later on. It's going to be number 10. Kylan Parker misses. A little sloppy right now for Clovis.
Well, it's just good. Yeah, that's foul. That's foul on Clovis right there. Grabbed his leg. So that's going to be 2 on Kylan Parker. Kylan, Kellen.
I'm going to say Kylan.
Yeah, I think we'll go with Kylan, and I think we're going to get a 30-second timeout by Clovis here.
Well, let's see. Are they going to go for it? All right. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We will, too. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Coyote Basketball.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, we are back. The Clovis Wildcats took a 30-second timeout. The Coyotes lead 7-6 at this time.
Yeah, and it's been a pretty good first quarter by the Coyotes. Clovis been a little sloppy. I'd like for the Coyotes to have taken a little bit better advantage of these fouls and turnovers. They just have the 1 point lead, but Cloud can extend that to 3 here if he can make some free throws.
All right, Jaden Cloud set to shoot his first free throw. Now some off-setting shoes there.
And I saw where this game was available by subscription in the NFHS network tonight, but people in the know, they know you can watch it for free always on KSVPTV.com.
That's correct. I'll be curious to find out. This is actually going to be the game of the week, is my understanding.
Be a good one. I do have another media person across the way, but I just assumed that was Clovis.
Well, that is probably the NFHS. But if you want to watch the game for free, guess what? Tune in at KSVPTV.com. Listen to Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald for free.
Always.
All right, 8-6 is the score in favor of the Coyotes.
Guaranteed to get your money's worth, I'll tell you that much.
Gosh.
Hit that.
There's Saraceno for three.
Largest lead of the game for the Coyotes, 11-6 as we hit a minute and a half left here in the first quarter. Oh, nearly.
You going to call it a hell ball or what?
They're calling a 10-second violation.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to get Fuentes back in. He had the hot hand early. And our first appearance from Josh Martinez.
Yep.
We may have to trade off play-by-play and color here, Coach, if you and I keep coughing and sputtering.
I know, man, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Yeah, got a little tickly throat there. Must be the pollen there, Coach.
I never did see the call. Couldn't have been a foul or we'd be shooting.
All right, McCaskill will inbound back to Jalen Cloud. Oh, almost a travel there. Fuentes will stop the dribble, go to the backboard and misses. And now rebounded by Clovis.
Yeah, it's just hard to deal with Marvin Cox at 6'7", and his brother Jaden Cox at 6'2". They list three guys at 6'4". I mean, as usual, we got a size disadvantage, but Coyotes know how to play through that.
Three-point shot by number 11 for Clovis, and that is Gutierrez, misses.
Yeah, I'm surprised they put him back in with two fouls just for this last minute of the first quarter.
And Cloud for three, good! So Roswell, the Coyotes, kind of just putting it on the Clovis Wildcats here in this first quarter. And nice layup for Clovis, and 2 points for Max Roche.
And they need to play for one here. Try to take an 8-point or better lead in if they can get a bucket here. You've won the quarter. Nice.
Well, and I was going to ask you that with 10 seconds left. We'll talk about that in the second quarter. A little bit of strategy of what the Coyotes need to do and what the Clovis Wildcats need to do. See what happens here with the 1 shot left as number 4, Tyler Parker, shoots it and no good. But the Roswell Coyotes lead after one, 16-8. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Coyote Basketball.
Grab me one too.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Great start for the Roswell Coyotes as they lead 16-8 after one. Coach McDonald, what's your thoughts, man?
Well, I'll tell you what. We talked about the importance of this game. To me, the most important aspect of this game is the winner gets an automatic spot in the championship game. The loser is going to have to play Hobbs and potentially Hobbs and Clovis or Hobbs and Roswell. You know?
Well, here's the thing. The winner of this game, the Roswell Coyotes have to win this to force a playoff game for Monday.
That's right.
The winner of Monday's game will then host the district championship in the district tournament.
Gotcha.
So this is a very, very crucial game for the Roswell Coyotes. So if the Coyotes can win this, force the game, they have to play at a neutral site, which is going to be Hobbs on Monday at 6 p.m. if they can hang on to this lead.
And we will have that for you. You and I will travel and have that.
That's
game.
correct. If that happens, the winner of that game will host the district championship next Saturday at 6.
Right, so I misspoke. This is the chance to play for that.
Correct. If Clovis wins tonight, they're the automatic district champion regular season and will host the district championship.
Right.
in Clovis at the Rock next Saturday.
And in that scenario, Roswell would host what we assume will be Hobbs. It could be Carlsbad.
Could be, you're right.
But would host the winner of the Hobbs-Carlsbad quarterfinal match.
On Thursday of next week. That's correct. So number 30, that's going to be Jaden Cox. Sinks both free throws. Now it's a 2-possession game for the Roswell Coyotes. Any strategy, anything you would change differently, Coach?
No, absolutely not. I mean, that's a great start. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Go
ahead.
Coyotes had no turnovers, is that correct?
Yeah, well, I had them for none. I might have missed one, but we talked about it a little bit in the break. We didn't think they had one. See, and there's the same situation with Saraceno that we had with Carrasco earlier. You can't go up to not get blocked. You can't go up to get fouled. You have to go up to score. If you get fouled, great. If you miss it, but you win up to score, fine. But
right.
You can't go up with the only purpose to get fouled or to not get blocked.
Zach Carrasco having a seat, is that what they said?
No, checking in.
Oh, checked in, okay. Well, that's going to be I think we just jinxed it, first turnover for Roswell, it looks like. Of the ball game, as the Coyotes lead by 6, 16-10. Got an update here. Artesia girls win the district with the win over Goddard, 44-34. Portales girls win in overtime over Lovington, 62-57. And 2 points for number 12, Manuel Gutierrez. Now,
that's Champ Gooden.
Oh, it was.
He's got 6.
Champ Gooden, I'm sorry. I don't know where.
He's got half their points. So right there, I'm okay with that. Okay? He went up strong. He got it blocked and it went out of bounds. That's fine, but you got to go up strong. Coyotes maintain possession here.
Yep, you're right here. Just leave the glasses on. Could be able to read.
Good up and under from Palomino. Can't finish.
So the Clovis Wildcats have a little bit of work to do here in this first half. Second quarter it is. That's going to be a travel. It was. I thought it was a good call.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely took the extra step trying to step through the defenders there.
All right, McCaskill with the ball. Coach, am I just seeing that, or is that almost a carry?
Well, I think it's not a carry because he's taking his 2 steps to go up and score, but you can't push off with that offhand like you did, and I thought it was a good call by the official. Yeah, now they're going to get second foul on Marvin Cox.
That's a great job by Zach Carrasco.
Yeah, rubs a little dirt on it, and he's fine.
Good job.
Just holding his ground. You know, maybe he accentuated it a little bit. I'm not going to use the F word, and meaning flop.
Right.
But, yeah, he might have sold it a little bit.
Well, he did a good job by selling it. Quintus now with the ball. Finds Carrasco. Carrasco is going up. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get it to go down. That would have been – those are so important because they get your teammates fired up. They get the crowd fired up. You know, those 3-point opportunities, whether it's an and one, whether it's a 3-point shot, you know, kind of has the same effect that a dunk can.
Yeah. Another update, the Artesia boys 20-8 over Goddard at the end of 1. Zach Carrasco sinks his first free throw. 17-12 now. And the second one is up and good. So I'm real curious right now. The Coyotes are probably 5 for 6 from the free throw line. As of right now, is that correct, Coach?
That is correct. Exactly right. They do the set up the press substitution here. Gutierrez right through it. That's a nice job.
And that's number 22, Marvin Cox for 2.
First points of the game for Marvin. And now they want a specific play here against this man defense. Going to isolate McCaskill perhaps.
A nice job by McCaskill, back of the rim, no good.
And I'll tell you why I love that play call is that they're taking the ball right to Cox, who already has 2 fouls and could potentially have picked up his 3rd there, and there's a turnover.
And a foul on Manuel Gutierrez.
That's 3. Yeah, you just got to be smarter than that with 2 fouls this early in the game. I mean, you can't go for that, and he's pointing to his own chest there. He knows it, but it's too late.
Well, but nonetheless, I don't know. I mean, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think I would even put him in there this early in the game. I probably would have waited to the latter part of the second quarter and maybe even not even played him at all.
The game's close enough that you don't have to play him. You know, his backup or backups have done well.
That's a good job, good passing.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that call.
By Brown.
It's going to be 2 on McCaskill. Sorry, 3 on McCaskill.
So now going to the line is going to be Champ Gooden, the 6'4 senior.
Yeah, that's pretty big to have 3 on Steven. Going to have to pick up.
Well, and the same thing goes as we talked about. I mean, he's going to have to come out.
Yeah. Bad thing about Stevens, though, is he just wasn't trying to block the shot. He didn't appear to be moving. Just kind of wrong place at the wrong time, I think. So now the Coyotes are pretty small, and it looks like Coach Maddox might be trying to counter that a little bit.
So Champ Gooden sinks both free throws. Now it's a 1-possession game here. And just like that, the Clovis Wildcats are back in the ballgame.
Yeah, down 8 at the quarter. They've cut it to 3 here. And now we get the turnover by Cloud. Honestly, I wasn't watching. Watching something else.
All right, 18-15 is the score.
Here's where Carrasco, Palomino, and Fuentes are really going to have to be tough in there and be disciplined, boxing people out and rebounding. They're really undersized right now.
There's good swinging right now. Ball movement by the by the Clovis Wildcats, but the ball doesn't go in for Champ Gooden. That's a good call.
Yeah, I like the call. It's going to go down as a turnover for the Coyotes because they were in possession and lose possession, but I thought that was good defense, hand on top of the ball, and good call there.
3:57 left here in the first half.
Popped out by Palomino.
Let's hope these scoreboards last year for another week at least, huh?
Can't wait to see the new ones.
The new ones are going to be looking real nice.
That's good defense by Cloud.
That's going to be Parker with the ball. Parker. That's going to be almost a travel.
It's going to be a turnover either way as the ball's off of Parker and out of bounds. It's going to be timeout Roswell.
And they're going to go with the 60. No, they're going with the 30-second. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSPPTV.com. Coyote basketball.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to Smart Home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber-to-home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
Welcome back to Coyote basketball. We are here at the Coyote Den. 18-15 is the score in favor of the Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, the Coyotes just 2 points in the quarter. Roscoe getting fired up by the student section there.
All right, Cloud with the ball. Dribbles between his legs. Going to stop the dribble. Going to go up and finds Carrasco. Fuentes from three-point range. No good. Carrasco with the ball. Going to find Cloud. Now on the right side.
That was a good no-look pass, but Cloud couldn't do much with it.
And look at that. Good job by Palomino for 2.
Good balanced attack by the Coyotes tonight. If they can keep that up, they're going to have a good chance of winning, and that's a silly foul. That's a silly foul. So it's going to be the three-point opportunity for Champ Gooden, who's had a great first half, and the foul on Palomino. Sorry, they got Saraceno for it.
Okay, I don't get a number there. I think that's, is that Champ Gooden?
Yeah.
Okay. So Palomino grabs the ball here.
So can't convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Palomino going strong, blocked.
Looks like Cloud's going to step on the line. Be another turnover now for the Coyotes. Had no turnovers in the first quarter, and now it looks like they might have about 4.
Yeah, it's kind of turnovers from the first quarter and second quarter have almost flipped exactly. Luckily, the Coyotes still have a little bit of their lead. Great
nice pass. And Saraceno going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, he's complaining, but you can't swing like that and expect to get away with it. I mean, it might have been clean. I'm not saying it's not, but when you swing like that, it gets called. I mean, 99 times out of 100, it's going to get called. You want to block that, keep your hand up and block it, but you bring that down motion, the referee's going to call that every time.
Absolutely.
Is that Parker?
Yeah, it is Parker. Parker sinks his first free throw. Now it's a 20-19. I'm sorry, is that correct? 2018?
2018, yeah. So the 8-point lead could be cut to 1 here. Although they haven't shot great from the free throw line tonight.
And Parker does make it a 1-point lead now for the Roswell Coyotes. And here comes Jalen Cloud. Cloud's going to work the right side, stops the dribble, and the jump shot is up and no good, but he will go to the line to shoot 2.
It'll be the first foul on Jaden Cox. And it will be a shooting foul, and now every foul for these last 2:22 will be shooting fouls for both teams. Cloud 1 for 2 tonight from the line.
And now you're going to make it 2 for 3.
Yeah, he's been a pretty good spark off the bench. That's 5 points for Jalen. Lead back to 2. Low scoring affair.
And he sinks both. 22-19, the Coyotes get away from the press now.
Yeah, a little surprised, but might have a little bit to do with some foul trouble. Good hustle there by Martinez, but it will remain Wildcat basketball.
They're going to inbound it, and they do find number 12, Champ Gooden. Nice little jump shot by number 30, Jaden Cox for 2. 1-point game now. Coyotes do lead 22-21. Manny Fuentes.
That's a good move. But blocked by Marvin Cox. Oh, and what a play there.
And no.
Oh, he's going to get the charge.
Great job by Jaden Cloud.
Champ Gooden. I thought he was a little too deep to be drawing the charge there, but there's really actually not a rule in high school basketball on where you can and can't draw the charge, like under the basket, like they have in the NBA.
Right.
So it's fine to draw a charge
Underneath
clear under the basket like that.
Okay, Palomino with the ball, guarded by Gooden. Fuentes, back to Cloud.
I thought maybe he should have got that ball to Palomino as he was cutting there.
We do have an update from Ground Zero. Looks like The Clovis Wildcats 18, the Roswell Lady Coyotes 4 after 1. And that is a must-win for the Roswell Coyotes, girls, Lady Coyotes.
What was the score again?
18-4.
They're losing 18-4?
Yeah, they're losing 18-4. That is the ladies. They are in Clovis playing at the Rock. All right, there's the inbound. Over to Marvin Cox. Parker with the ball, back to number 44, Brown. Parker, baseline, number 30. Cox, and it's going to be good. So now the Clovis Wildcats now have their first lead of the ball game, 23-22.
Yeah, and Jaden Cox, the younger brother, junior. Fuentes airballs the three-point attempt.
Subbing in for the Coyotes, number 1, Kyle.
So Kyle Mosquito will check in. Fuentes will have a seat. Fuentes was 5 in the game all in the first quarter.
Right.
Coyotes with only 6 in this quarter. Giving up the 8-point lead.
Yeah, 25 seconds left in the first half. Clovis does lead by 1.
There's a foul on the floor, but it doesn't matter if it's on the floor. It's going to be 2 shots either way. Will be the second on Palomino, and will send Marvin Cox to the line for the first time tonight. The older brother, the senior, listed at 6'7".
All right, so what we'll do is that's number 22. That's Marvin Cox, so he sinks the first free throw.
And a half left here in quarter number 2. And it is Carrasco with the rebound. Mesquita. Back to Carrasco.
Yeah, with 5 seconds left, Mesquita from three-point range, no good. Carrasco!
Oh, he drew the foul.
And he gets a chance to shoot 2 to tie this ball game up.
J.J. Size hadn't played a bunch in the game, but comes in and commits a pretty bad foul there. Give the Coyotes a chance to tie this up going into the half. Still a minute and a half, or a second and a half left, I should say.
Yeah, with 1.5 seconds left, Zai Carrasco will sink the first free throw. That's going to be up, and is it good?
No. He waved it off. Well, so there's something wrong with his. Is there blood on his jersey or something?
Subbing in for the Coyotes, number 5, Manny Fuentes.
Okay, so I'm not real sure what happened.
They're saying he's got blood on him because.
All right, so Manny.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
This is the only situation where someone can shoot free throws for another player.
There you go.
And then that substituted player can re-enter the game.
So
normally, if you shoot free throws for somebody else, it's due to an injury, and if you shoot those free throws, that player cannot return.
Yeah, that one. Oh, look at that. Okay, so at halftime, the score is 24-23. As Manny Fuentes came in for Zai Carrasco due to the fact that he had blood on his shoe. Fuentes came and shot the free throws, made the first one, and then misses the second one. Coyotes rebound, take a shot and miss, but the Coyotes now trail by 1. 24-23. We're going to be right back, and we're going to have a special guest, and then we'll talk a little statistics. We'll be right back in about 60 seconds. You're listening and watching KSRPTV.com, Coyote Basketball. We'll be right back.
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to light and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den. We are here at halftime, and the Charlie's Angels are actually performing, but we do have a special guest this evening, Principal of Roswell High School, Miss Rosalba Mendoza. Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I can't complain. So, well, first and foremost, let's just talk a little bit about the game. The Clovis Wildcats lead 24-23. The Coyotes really had a pretty good first quarter. Leading by 8, and then, of course, the Clovis Wildcats, they really had a better second quarter, but really overall, great game. What's your thoughts on this, ma'am?
It's a very important game for both teams, and, a great defensive and offensive game. Our Coyotes are doing good.
Yep.
We're good.
Absolutely, and, speaking of basketball, you might talk a little bit about, your son a little bit. He was a former Coyote. He played basketball for the Coyotes and now playing over in Arizona, playing some football. Is that correct?
Correct. He is playing in Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona. He's playing football over there, but he loved playing basketball, baseball, and then he did track for the Coyotes.
Yeah.
So it's a good family tradition.
Yeah.
Dad did too. So.
Well, and then, speaking of Dad, Dad, your husband Joe Mendoza is actually a former Coyote and also played basketball here for a long time, and he and I were actually teammates, but a lot of people don't know this. You and I were actually classmates and graduated in 1992.
1992,
so,
we're class of 92.
Yeah, I tell you what, so that's great there.
Yeah.
So, well, Rosalba, Miss Mendoza, talk a little bit about, Roswell High School. I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to give you the mic. Is there anything specific that you would like to say about Roswell Coyotes or the Roswell High School in general? Is there anything that you want to say, any positive things that are going on, any CTE, anything about scheduling you may want to talk about?
So, yes, there's a lot of great things going on at Roswell High, both academically and athletically. Of course, our Angels just performed. They're, national champions, state champions, and they're about to go to Florida again and represent Roswell High. So that is a great, great honor for us and for them, for their families. So we're, very happy that they're going to go represent us. Our track team is about to start our track season. We have a track meet next week. Baseball is about to start too. So powerlifting, as a matter of fact, starts next Saturday. So, we're busy, As far as academics, our CTE programs are up and running and providing a lot of opportunities for our students with internships and completion of courses. Our academics, of course, are the AP classes, dual credit classes, honors classes that we provide for our students, every opportunity that we can for them.
Absolutely. We just got back. It seems like we just got back from Christmas break, but we're approaching March and really about 2.5 months before graduation. What do you think about that?
It's fast moving, fast going, enjoying every minute of it, So as a matter of fact, our amazing counselors have been working hard pre-registering. The upcoming 9th graders that went to the middle schools. Now they're going to, they're here at the school, pre-registering our, current freshmen, sophomores and juniors, for the upcoming year. So, they've done over 1,000 pre-registrations. Monday and Tuesday they should be finishing up. So
let me ask you this question here. You and I talked about this today, but Roswell High is the biggest school in the county, and one of the things is we've had, you and I, we work closely together, but one of the things that we have been approached with, and maybe for the public and of course people that are watching around the country, if they wanted to come to Roswell High School and they're out of zone, talk to me or talk to the audience right now. How and what is the process of trying to get a zone exemption?
So zone exemptions are turned into us to the office. Ms. Garcia, our registrar, will look at the application.
Excuse me.
They do have to have 2 letters of reference. They have to have attendance and discipline record and grades, coming from the middle school that they're at. So, and, for our school, it's on a first-come, first-served basis. We do have a lot of zone exemptions that we get every year. We try to accommodate, we're always welcoming, our students. So if anybody out there wants to come to Roswell High, they need to please turn in the application. If they need help with it, they can go to the office or, give us a call,
Sure.
We're always ready to help.
Absolutely. So, sounds good. Once again, the Coyotes do trail by 1, 24-23. We're about 3 minutes and 14 seconds before we start the third quarter. Ms. Mendoza, is there anything else that you would like to say in closing, ma'am?
Just happy to be at home with the Coyotes at Roswell High. And parents, please, your students, if they're at Roswell High, they should be coming to you with the pre-registration form. Make sure you look at it. Make sure those electives are what your son, daughter wants and what you agreed to for them to take. The career pathways that we have.
Perfect.
We have 12 career pathways that they can take. Make sure that they're following that. If they have any questions, please call our counselors. We have a great counseling department. So if you have any questions or if your student has any questions, just come and talk to one of us, administration or the counselors. That way we can answer your questions and any doubts you might have.
So real quick, you were talking about CTE. One thing that just came to mind, next Wednesday we have a special event here at Roswell High School. You want to speak about that real quick?
We sure do. We have the career fair next week, and we have over 50 businesses are going to come and present to our seniors, our juniors, our sophomores, and our freshmen. As a matter of fact, we invited some of Lake Arthur students,
right,
and we invited the university and early college students too, so they can come in and experience the career fair, see what our businesses, our industry has to offer. We welcome you guys. It'll be in the morning in the big gym. So, and we'll be calling students out, seniors first, then juniors, sophomores, and then freshmen.
And from what time to what time?
It's from 8 to 11:30.
Okay, perfect.
So, and here in the Coyote Den in the big gym. So.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Well, Ms. Mendoza, once again, I appreciate your service. Congratulations once again, the first year principal here at Roswell High School. Appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
I think we have a fantastic administrative team here.
We sure do.
And we work closely together. And once again, just appreciate you taking a few minutes to talk to us. So enjoy the second half, man. We'll see you here in a few minutes.
Of course, and go Coyotes. Let's beat those Clovis Cats.
Sounds great. All right. Well, there you have it, Principal of Roswell High School, Ms. Mendoza. I appreciate your service, man. Thank you, Mom.
No, thank you. And I appreciate you and all you do for our students, too. Yeah. Mrs. Baca, amazing team.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back and talk with Coach McDonald with some statistics. We'll be right back.
Calici's is ready to bring you the coolest dessert in the desert. Desert Ice, a 100% fat-free and dairy-free premium fruit ice that's made daily. Whether in the desert on a cone, a cup, or as a mix-it, Desert Ice is the perfect treat to cool you down when things get hot. Available in fruitastic flavors like mango, strawberry, lemon, and orange. Try it alone, in a cone, or take it to the party zone and mix it in with any Calici's flavor. Turns out the desert can be a pretty cool place. Get to Calici's on North Main in Roswell. Roswell's newest spot to chill out.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den. Coyotes do trail by 1. See how the second half goes. Coach McDonald, do you have any stats for us, sir?
I do. It was for Clovis High School. It was Kylan Parker with 1, Max Roche 4 off the bench, Champ Gooden 9 to lead all Wildcat scores, 3 for Marvin Cox, 6 for Jaden Cox. For the Coyotes, 2 from Carrasco and Palomino. And 6 from Manny Fuentes. 6 from Jalen Cloud and 7 from Saraceno.
All right, and it looks like it's going to be a Clovis ball. Oh, that was a nice pass by number 12. That was Gooden.
Yeah, maybe a little hot, but you need to catch that and finish.
Parker should have been able to catch that, and that would have been an easy layup, but it is going to be a turnover on Clovis. Coach, so again, and you know how I feel. I like talking strategy. I like talking algorithms. I like talking different things. But right now, in this second half, Coyotes, what do they have to do, man?
You know what? I don't think it's about strategy so much at this point as it is execution. Kind of got lucky there that Palomino comes from out of bounds and is able to put it back through. But no, it's might be one of those who wants it more games.
Yeah, right there, number 30, Jaden Cox missed an easy 2-point shot. And here comes Manny Fuentes, baseline. He stops it, and he's going to go up, and he is going to score. And he will go to the line to shoot the N1.
Yeah, nicely done from Fuentes there.
The foul's called on number 30, Cox.
Will be Jaden Cox with the foul, his second, so both of the brothers with 2 each. Emmanuel Gutierrez has 3. Kylan Parker has 2 as well, so a little bit of foul trouble for Clovis. And for the Coyotes as well, as McCaskill and Saraceno each have 3 to go along with Palomino's 2. Oh, and there's
I love your speech there. I mean, your saying. How do you say it?
Well,
you missed so bad it goes in?
You missed it so bad it went in. Definitely not shooting glass from that angle.
Well, 1-point lead now. Coyotes do now lead.
Turnover.
Zai Carrasco.
Playing a little safety, partner?
Hey, time you know it's going to be football season. Speaking of that, spring sports are up and running right now. And
well, before we say that, let's say good luck to our grapplers because they're at the state tournament as we speak.
That's it. Oh, Saraceno was open over there at the corner. And so is Palomino for 3. So Jacob Palomino with the key 3-point shot. Coyotes now lead 31-27. And you have Manuel Gutierrez for Clovis playing with 3 fouls. Is that correct, Coach?
That is correct.
There's a 3-point shot for number 30, Jaden Cox. No good. And now here comes the Roswell Coyotes.
And Saraceno trailing over there to the corner. Nice rebound, Palomino. Going to get it stolen. He is going to turn it over. So Palomino just letting the ball get too low. You got to keep that ball high and strong with it.
Yeah, Roswell Coyotes trying to force a playoff game Monday night in Hobbs. Oh, something slippery there?
Right, not against Hobbs. A neutral site game against these same Clovis Wildcats.
I'm sorry, did I say against Hobbs?
No, you just said in Hobbs. I was just
Hobbs.
making sure people understand that it would not be against Hobbs. It would be against
Clovis.
These same Clovis Wildcats.
Yeah, and so anyway, the interesting thing is this. If the Coyotes win tonight, they force the playoff game to play in Hobbs against Clovis. And guess what happens there? They could. Oh, that's
foul on Fuentes.
Well, they're getting a technical foul.
On who?
On Clovis. Jawing to Manny Fuentes.
So I guess
that's on number 4. That was actually Parker.
Well, and that's his third personal then too. First team foul or personal foul on Fuentes, and they will let. It's not a shooting foul, so this should be 2 shots for Roswell, and Roswell ball. If the technical foul is on Clovis, but Roswell's acting like it might be on Roswell.
I do have an update at the end of one. Lovington 19, Portales 18. That game is played in Portales. So a double technical. So one on Manny Fuentes and then one on Parker. So Fuentes will probably end up coming out.
All right, so then they on the double technical that occurs after a common foul, they go to the possession arrow, and they're getting that squared away at the table now, I think. And now they're not ready for play.
Yeah, that's something that.
So I think they're deciding if it's going to affect the possession arrow or not, or if this is just ball out of bounds on the original foul. And to be honest, I'm not sure what they said.
We have some experienced officials there, so I don't know either, but there's going to be a turnover. And that was going to be to Jalen Cloud now as he's going to go up for the layup, and good for 2. 33-27, 4:45 left in the third quarter.
And Jalen's been great off the bench here. Oh, that might have been called a double dribble. Said he gathered it.
Oh, number 11, three-point shot, up and good. That's Manuel Gutierrez. And there's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com, Coyote Basketball.
Hey, Freddie Sos here with breaking news. Right now, we have over 20 new half-ton trucks currently in stock with rates as low as 1.9% for 72 months for well-qualified buyers. With rates as low as 1.9% for 72 months for well-qualified buyers. You won't find these rates anywhere else, so do me a favor. Tell your friends and race on in to Richland Motors, 2601 West 2nd in Roswell.
Just be sure and bring.
All right, welcome back. 33-30 in favor of the Coyotes. And you're ready to say a pretty young thing, weren't you?
Well, I was about to, yeah. You won't hear me singing on the air.
Michael Jackson.
Michael.
Kelly McDonald's favorite song is.
My favorite Michael Jackson song. Yeah, let's be
okay. I just want to make
specific here.
Okay, I thought you said that was your favorite song, Coach. It's more like Thriller for you, I'm thinking. All right, rebounder. Here comes the Clovis Wildcats now. And going to be 2 points for Jaden Cox.
Oh, pretty good defense, and Jaden Cox gives the too little sign to Cloud after he scored on him.
Saraceno for 3, no good. And now here comes the Clovis Wildcats. And here comes Kylan Parker as he's going to go, and that's a nice job.
Tough shot.
Coyotes now trailed by 1, 34-33. A heck of a ball game here. And it's going to be double dribble. Got an update from the Rock. At halftime, 35-11 in favor of the Lady Wildcats. Always hard to play in Clovis.
What's that score again? I'm sorry, partner.
30, let me see again. What did I say? 35-11.
Okay. Struggling a little bit.
In favor of the Lady Wildcats. And it's my understanding, if the Lady Coyotes lose tonight, they will end up getting the 4 seed.
Yeah.
And then that means they'll have to travel throughout the district tournament.
Right.
Starting next Tuesday.
Third foul on Palomino, third team foul for the Coyotes. As foul trouble could be an issue here. And
2 more points now for number 12, Champ Gooden. 3-point lead now for Clovis.
Turnovers killing the Coyotes right now. And they're not really, another one.
And Marvin Cox had an easy.
Yeah, and he's telling his little brother, hey, that's my fault that you got that foul because I got to make that layup. But Coyotes need to stop this momentum here as McCaskill gets a breather. But 3 starters with 3 fouls for the Coyotes.
And Jathan Cloud goes across the timeline, swings on over to Saraceno, and Saraceno for 3. What a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Come out if you have some time. 36-36, 3:02 left in the third quarter. Winner. Let me rephrase that. If Clovis wins this ball game, they will be the regular season district champs. If Roswell High wins this ball game, they will force a playoff game, which will go to a neutral site, which will be Hobbs, and the Roswell Coyotes will be taking on the Clovis Wildcats if they can win this ball game.
Mosquito with the steal and the finish.
Good finish. Yeah, the Roswell Coyotes and the Clovis Wildcats could potentially see each other 4 or 5 times this year. Can you believe that?
Well, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. They had another weird situation like that in 5A basketball. I've got it here, and I'll talk about it here in just a second. But with the 2 of the top 3 teams.
Wow. What a shot by Jaden Cox for 3. 39-38 in favor of Clovis. Yeah, I mean, this is the second time Roswell High has played them. They could force a playoff game on Monday. That'll be 3 times. And then potentially could play each other in the district championship. That's 4 times. Depending on the rankings, if they get an 8 or 9 seed, it could be 5 times they play each other.
Yeah. And Coach Barola is not liking that call on Palomino, but he needs to get him out of the game is what he needs to do.
Little
Jaden Cox taking over this game.
Yeah, it really is. Good job by Cloud for 2.
Desperately needed, gets them back to within 1.
Yeah, here in a minute we'll talk about the seeding and selection basketball rules and the show here that will be happening here in about a week.
They're going to get together and see who this is out on.
You have the crowd in this ball game for both squads.
You've got to get Palomino out of this game, partner. There's 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and Jacobs out there playing with 4 fouls. I don't know if the assistant coaches have made dude aware of it, but.
Well, look at that right there. That's going to be Palomino. He will go to the line to shoot the. Well, he didn't sink it, did he?
No, he did not. He'll
shoot 2. Okay.
And 3 fouls on Marvin Cox, so now both of the Cox brothers with 3 fouls each. Talking about teams playing each other so many times. Cleveland is 18-6, ranked ahead of 22-1 Oregon Mountain. And you think, how the heck can that be? Well, of those 6 losses, 4 of those losses are to Volcano. And they beat Volcano. They've already played them 5 times.
Yeah, that's.
And then they'll play them again in the district tournament. So
That's
they'll
crazy.
play 6 times, maybe 7 in the state tournament.
Well, Palomino sinks both.
I mean, that's about a quarter of your schedule against one team. That's insane.
Well, it really is. Well, this would be nice if the Coyotes can pull this off tonight. And you and I will be headed to Hobbs on Monday.
You know, I've never called a game in Tasker Arena, so that's going to be fun.
Oh, man. 2 more points now, and that's going to be Champ Gooden.
Yeah, Gooden and
Saraceno for 3, no good. This game is fun, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'll be doing a little traveling here, Coach. As I mentioned to you earlier, I'll be headed to Colby, Kansas in the morning and watch a little college softball and then come back on Sunday And you and I will hit the road on Monday if the Coyotes win this ball game.
Yeah, hopefully. Offensive foul called on Champ Gooden, I believe.
Yeah.
His second.
And we have the third coach in the stands.
Oh,
Haven't heard him all night, but he's back.
Yeah, maybe he got here late. I'm surprised I hadn't heard him.
Yeah, maybe I just learned to blow him off.
Nearly a turnover there, and here comes Martinez.
Martinez for 2. All right, got another update. At the end of 3, 52-22 in favor of Artesia.
That one seems to be well in hand.
And Artesia taking on the Goddard Rockets. Estrada entering the ball game as Saraceno will have a seat and get a quick breather. I'm sure he'll be coming in here in about probably 30 seconds, maybe a minute.
First appearance in the game for Josh Estrada. Hadn't been playing a lot lately, but he's ready to go, I promise you. Good rebound by Carrasco, and a chance for the last bucket here and to take the lead into the fourth. Good drive by Cloud.
And he does. He sinks 2. 46-43. See if Clovis is going to try to get the last shot, and they do. But at the end of 3, Coyotes do lead. 46-43. What a ball game. We'll be right back in about 60 seconds. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Coyote Basketball.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have white. Yes, the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
The one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which one?
I thought it was Devin. Who's Devin? I got no service. Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes. Evan?
All right, we are back. Coyotes do lead after 3, 46-43, trying to force a playoff game at a neutral site set for Monday night.
Yeah, the Coyotes only scored 23 in the first half. They scored 23 in that third quarter. So they definitely got the offense going. Do they have enough defense now to hold on to this lead?
Well, you talk about anybody in trouble for the Coyotes as of right now.
Absolutely. Palomino with 4. Saraceno and McCaskill with 3 each. And McCaskill's scoreless in this game.
Well, McCaskill's not even in the ballgame.
Yeah, and he's on the bench.
You will see McCaskill, I promise you, here probably in about 3 minutes.
Oh, I would think probably sooner than that.
Oh, three-point shot is up and good for Jaden Cox.
Yeah, his third triple of the game, and he's kind of feeling it tonight.
And Jalen Cloud stops the dribble. Finds Estrada. Back to Mesquita. I was going to say McCaskill, but it's Mesquita.
Coyotes are really small right now. He's going to draw the foul on Gooden, and that's going to be 3 on Gooden. So 5 Clovis players will have 3 fouls now.
Again, we've said it all year long. These free throws are key.
They are, and Coyotes have done a great job from the line tonight. Only missed 2. And Cloud has missed 1 of those, but that makes him 4 for 5 from the line tonight.
Yeah, a little flat.
That one was a little flat, but they all count the same.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, maybe he should have been a little flatter that time, right?
But gets his own rebound.
Yeah, from 3-point range, Cloud!
That's huge right there. Huge.
50-46. 7 minutes and 4 seconds left in the ball game. And just like that, Marvin Cox for two. 2-point lead now for the Coyotes.
It's his first basket or first point since the second quarter, so done a good job on him. Lately, oh, what a shot
for two more.
18 for Cloud off the bench.
And number 22 with the ball, that's Marvin Cox.
It looked like a foul, yeah.
You know, we always talk about going to Clovis, New Mexico, playing at the Rock. How hard is it for teams to come in here to the Coyote Den?
You know, it's a tough place to play. I mean, you know, that was built up by Brett Cooper and is extended here with Dude Barola. And, of course, you know, the good crowds for the big games that you get here. It's a tough place to play in Coyote Den.
All right, now the first one's up and no good. Marvin Cox, the 6'7" senior.
You know, I'm going to go out on a limb, way out on a limb, and say that Tasker Arena is the toughest place to play in the area, but this is not an easy place to play. I went about this far out on that limb.
I hear you.
Missed them both.
Missed them both, and that is key.
Yeah, hey, free throws, that could be the difference in the game. I mean, got 6.5 left here. Palomino coming back in. We'll see if it pays off or comes back to haunt Coach Barola. That's one of the toughest decisions to make as a coach, is when to put your starters, your good players back in when they're in foul trouble.
Oh, they're going to get number 4, Kylan Parker, for the foul.
And that's 4 on Parker.
Parker not happy at all.
Cloud back to the line. I didn't see an obvious foul, but the referee right there. And now they're going to say Palomino will not check in.
All right.
Not a shooting foul. I might disagree with that.
Carrasco with the inbound, finds Cloud top of the key. Clovis, the Wildcats, playing man-to-man. Man defense, there's Carrasco, free throw line, nice spin, goes up, and he scores!
Tough bucket for Carrasco right when they needed it. Extends the lead to 6. I think that's the largest lead of the game.
Parker going to take it to the hoop, and he does. And they're going to get Carrasco.
And I think that's the right call. Carrasco needs to one more half step, and he might be in position to take that charge. But he will get the foul, his second.
Well, you know, that's not necessarily a bad foul. I mean,
well, it is when they make the basket.
Well, let's see here, right?
No, if he doesn't make it, I agree 100%. That could potentially be a good foul, but when they make it, that's never a good foul. So Palomino re-enters with 5.5 left. I'm all right with that.
Well, I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen with McCaskill here.
Yeah, that's a little strange. You know, Coach has confidence in his bench players.
Well, I do have an update.
Oh, nice block from Martinez.
Oh, heck of a block. At halftime, Portales leads Lovington 38-37. Carrasco for 3. 57-50.
Now again, the largest lead of the game. But the game's going to be won on this end, on the defensive end for the Coyotes at this point. 7 points with 5 minutes left. You get enough stops, you win the game.
Offense wins games, defense wins championships. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's a nice drive by Parker for 2. 57-52, 4:52 remaining in the ball game.
You got to stay aggressive here offensively. Your lead is not big enough for you not to be aggressive. Oh, White just left him, and he can't knock down the 8-footer. Palomino with the hustle and the turnover. And a timeout call. They won a 30.
All right, we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening and watching KSUPTV.com. Coyote basketball.
Foot and ankle problems are often agonizing, but they don't have to be. At Artesia General Hospital, we're passionate about helping every patient return to optimal mobility with confidence and comfort. Our board-certified podiatrists, Dr. Jennifer Chow and Dr. Michael Krupa, provide a full spectrum of services ranging from routine foot care and pain relief to customized treatment plans and leading-edge surgeries. Visit artesiageneral.com/foot care to request your appointment today.
All right, welcome back. 57-52 in favor of the Roswell Coyotes. And just a quick shout out to Cheyenne Martinez from Kentucky. Cheyenne played softball for me back in the day and playing little volleyball in the Kentucky area. So shout out to her as she's listening to this broadcast. Okay, here's Jalen Cloud. Baseline is Carrasco, and they're going to get a foul on number 10, Max Roche.
Yeah, and that's just his first, I think. And he will come out of the game. Champ Gooden will re-enter. Good job by Carrasco driving there, drawing the foul. We're not in bonus yet, so.
Look at Cloud for three. 60-52, Cloud coming on strong here in the fourth quarter.
21
for Cloud.
For Cloud in the game, lead all scores. What is the answer?
Look at that. Kylan Parker for three. 5-point ball game. Carrasco dribbles, stops it, give it back to Cloud. Why not? Has 21 in the contest. There's a turnover. And let's see what Kylan Parker will do from three-point shot. And it's blocked by Carrasco.
And he's going to foul out on the frustration foul.
That is exactly what it is, a frustration foul.
So there's a player with a hot hand fouling out of the game because he's frustrated that he got his shot blocked.
Goodbye is what they say when you say in 5 fouls?
Yep. So Parker ends the game with 10 points. But that is a big loss for Clovis. And Jalen Cloud, who did not start the game but has been the star for the Coyotes today, running the show and that return the favor.
Look at Parker on the bench as he fouls out. He's still jawing at the crowd.
Oh man, consecutive block shots.
I think he needs to control his temper.
From Marvin Cox.
That's a travel.
Boy, it sure looked like it.
Estrada, left-hand layup, no good.
Knocked out of bounds by Gutierrez. And we're going to get a full timeout called by Clovis, or is he calling a play?
Oh, I'm just kind of seeing what's going on here. They have them talking a little bit there, so it looks like there's going to be a timeout. All right, we'll take one too. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSRPTV.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, we are back. Go ahead, Coach.
Here's the reset. 3 timeouts left for the Coyotes, 2 for Clovis. Those are all full timeouts. And the next foul on Clovis will be the bonus for the Roswell Coyotes. Coyotes with a 5-point lead, a little over 3 minutes to play. Oh, and
a turnover there.
Need a foul on Clovis here?
All right, a little update. The Artesia Bulldogs 63, the Goddard Rockets 25. That game is over.
So J.J. Size with another foul. That's going to put Saraceno at the line. I'm going to say it was still a defensive foul, even though Roswell was in the process of turning the ball over. That's kind of a break there for Roswell.
And Saraceno takes the first one.
But the correct call. They were the last team to be in possession. You can't just say that Clovis was in possession. So
all right.
That's the right call.
Now there's McCaskill and Mosquita coming in the ball game now. Right about 3 minutes, as we said.
Yeah, McCaskill back in the game with just 3 minutes left. But I'll tell you what, had maybe the worst game of the season, but he can still be the difference in this one.
Sure can. All right. Manuel Gutierrez with the ball. We'll give it on up over to number 30, Jaden Cox. Back to Gutierrez.
Turn it, and right there.
There you're talking about.
He gets the steal.
Back to McCaskill now.
It's too early to say that's a game changer, but that's a big play.
Well, Roswell High wins this ball game here. I'm going to tell you, I think it's going to be, I don't want to say safe to say, but I think they'll have a chance to be in the state playoffs, potentially.
Well, I mean, it certainly helps their chances. Because if they can win the neutral site game and host again, that gives them a good chance. But, boy, they're not saying that was backcourt. Yeah, it was. Okay.
Sure was.
That's the correct call. It was late, but it was correct. So another turnover for Clovis. The problem with that scenario, though, partner, is, you win here tonight to force the playoff.
Right.
Then you say, well, we need to win that one to get the home game. Well, then you got to beat a tough team 3 times in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Oh, man, it is tough. But can be done.
So a minute 54 left.
I was playing a little for to score here, and there it is.
Yeah.
That's a big bucket right there. 3 possession game. Got to take that 3, wide open 3. Fuentes with a key rebound.
Very key.
Oh boy.
There's going to be another
pass. Coyotes do not have to shoot now. Now you're playing 4 out, not 4 to score. And doing a good job with it. Oh, nearly throws it away.
All right, so yeah, it's going to just 4 to stall is what you're doing?
No. Whoa.
No, yeah, there it is. 4 to score. Looks like the Roswell Coyotes will be taking on the Clovis Wildcats again in Clovis, possibly. But there's going to be a timeout. We're going to be right back. You're listening and watching Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
So what do love and onions have in common? Well, they both can make you cry, and both are on our mind right now. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. February is a time for roses and chocolate kisses, but it's also time to plant onion. Yeah, I know, you were wondering, Where is he going with this? Growing your own onions is easy and fun, and we have everything you need to get started. So when you think of love, think of onion.
Just be sure and bring along a few
50 seconds left in this ball game. Kyle Stu leads 66-58. And now they're going to foul as Manny Fuentes now will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, they've got their free throw shooting team out there. Every single one of the players on the floor right now for Coach Barola is a good free throw shooter. So, and that's by design. Good ball handlers, good shooters. You get the fourth foul on Manuel Gutierrez, so that probably not an issue at this stage. But free throws win the game now.
And now Fuentes sinks the first free throw.
And Mosquito will come in for the shooter here, and that will allow the defense to get back.
And the second one is up and no good.
Now what you don't want to do here is foul.
That's exactly right.
And that's fine. Knocked the ball out of bounds. They used some clock there. Oh, man, I don't know why you don't take that three back there. Instead, you turn it over.
There's going to be a turnover on Clovis. 30 seconds left in this ball game. Coyotes trying to force a playoff game.
Tanner, you want to go to Hobbs on Monday?
We're going to go with a quick foul.
He doesn't know.
He hasn't said anything yet, has he?
No.
It might just be you and I, partner.
So Jaden Cox, his fourth foul.
All right, got an update. The Lady Coyotes trail the Lady Wildcats 49-28 after 3.
All right, Cloud at the line. Shooting 2. First one is well short. 21 in the game for Cloud off the bench. In my opinion, his best game of the season.
Oh, without a doubt.
He just kind of put the team on his back with McCaskill having a down game. Makes the second for 22 points.
Well,
pressure but no foul. That's good defense. Don't try to block any shots. Just stay in front.
Well, don't foul. Let it go.
Don't fouling.
There's going to be a timeout on the floor for Clovis. We'll be back. You're listening and watching Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
At Artesia General Hospital, our board-certified podiatrists are committed to providing personalized care in a welcoming environment. Dr. Jennifer Chow and Dr. Michael Krupa offer the latest surgical techniques and treat a range of conditions including arthritis, bunions, joint care, and more. If you're suffering from foot, ankle, or lower leg pain, we can help. Visit artesiageneral.com/foot care to request an appointment and begin your journey toward happier, healthier feet.
All right, we are back. 68-60, 8-point lead for the Coyotes. Partner, it's been a good contest tonight.
Well, it's been a fun one, and it looks like the Coyotes are going to get her done here with 10 seconds left in the 8-point lead and the ball. And looks like you and I are going to have a road trip in our future.
Sounds like it. All right, it's going to be Coyote ball. Fuentes with the inbound. McCaskill not having the best game.
He can get on the board right here, though, as Jaden Cox, I believe, is going to foul out.
Yeah, not having the best game of his career. I think it's probably the worst game of his career, but that's okay.
Jaden Cox with 22 points in the game. That ties for the game high with Jalen Cloud. And now McCaskill. See if he can get on the board at least. He had a big steal earlier. I mean, I'm telling you, you just never know where you might contribute, but this is a game he wants to forget. I think you jinxed him during 8th period.
Well, you know what? It happens, Happens to the best of us. And McCaskill will get on the board for the first point of the ball game, 69-60. The Roswell Coyotes are going to win this contest. Cloud, just get out of the way, son. Don't even. And that's going to be the ball game. The Roswell Coyotes upset the Clovis Wildcats, 69-60. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den. The Roswell Coyotes with the upset as they take down the Clovis Wildcats and force the district regular season championship tiebreaker game that will be played neutral site in Hobbs. It'll be on Monday. It'll be at 6:30, I believe they just announced, but check on that before you hit the road. Need a lot of fans there, if at all possible. My partner Art Sandoval and I will be there to cover that game. Not sure if it will be audio only or if we will have, I'm pretty sure we'll have video as well, but we'll just have to see on the rights and everything on that. All right, gonna wrap up the scoring here. It was for the Clovis High School Wildcats, 3 for Manuel Gutierrez, 5 for Marvin Cox, 6 for Matt Roach. 3 players in double figures for Clovis, 10 for Kylan Parker, 13 for Champ Gooden, and 22 for Jaden Cox, including 4 3-pointers, but not enough for Clovis as they fall by 9, 69-60. For the Coyotes, they had 23 points at halftime, scored 23 in the third and 23 in the fourth. So they got the offense going big time. 2 for Kyle Mesquita, 2 for Josh Martinez, 1 for Stephen McCaskill, 9 for Jacob Palomino. 4 players in double figures for the Coyotes. 10 for Manny Fuentes, 11 for Zai Carrasco, 12 for Rylan Saraceno, and tied for leading all scorers in the game was Jalen Cloud with 22 off the bench. And that is going to do it here. What a game for the Roswell Coyotes. Once again, they will play for the regular season district championship on Monday. You can catch that on KSVPTV.com. All right, we're going to close things out here from the Coyote Den. For Art Sandoval, this is Kelly McDonald. And as always, it's great to be a Coyote. Have a good night.